Hey Capricorn, welcome to your January 10th through the 16th weekly reading. Hope you're doing well. We're just going to go ahead and get started and jump straight in. I do want to say if you want to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. My reads are on sale at this time. All my reads right now are 20% off. All right, let's take a look here. You did pull this moon card. It says perception, and you also pulled this dark night of the soul. Life brings new meanings. And you also pulled this heart chakra. It says love here. So let's go ahead and pull your tarot cards here, and let's see how this is all connecting here for you, Capricorn. One thing I do pick up, though, intuitively, obviously with the dark night of the soul, I think things that you once resonated with before, you no longer resonate with, to the point to where maybe you've gone through an identity crisis, or you're questioning who you are, you're questioning what you want, you're questioning the deeper meaning of things here. And yeah, you do have the Hangman here as I'm looking at this with the Ten of Wands. The Hangman is actually the card of the dark night of the soul, and has a lot to do with perception. The Hangman is the archetype of Neptune. Neptune has a lot to do with perception. And you also pulled the Moon card here. The Moon Oracle card, it says perception. And look what just came out. See, you can't make this up. You pulled the Hangman. And it is your overall energy, the overall theme here. So it's almost like you've been plunged into darkness or plunged into the unknown, and you're trying to make sense of the world. You're trying to make sense of yourself, your environment, your purpose. But it's interesting, though. I can't remember who else I pulled this card for, this Dark Night of the Soul. But the vibe I get, similar to the reading that I did, that I pulled the exact same card, is you're moving through it, and it's almost as if you're coming out of the Dark Night of the Soul here, to where there is some type of newer significance, newer inspirations, newer motivations, newer aspirations here that are sparking deep change and sparking new meaning here in your life. The reason why I say spark is because you do have the Ace of Wands here in your current energy. You got the Wheel of Fortune here in the future energy. Let's see. Let's take a look here. And you have the World card. Wheel of Fortune World card is a significant chapter closing out or completing here in your life. And there's a new one here beginning. Possibly something karmic that you went through, especially because you do have the Hangman, Wheel of Fortune, the World. And you can even say the Lovers here in your reading. Love looks good here, though, too. Well, love looks good here. So if you're single, there could be some new romance here on the horizon for you. It can pretty much be with any sign. If you're in a relationship here, you can expect the relationship to take on a newer meaning here, some type of newer significance, something that's happening here. Let's jump into your read. You did pull the Moon here. It says perception. The Moon can deal with perception. The Moon deals with our emotions. And I think right now, and it also can deal with our comfort, the way we feel about things. Right? And also our subjective bias, things that we like, things that we don't like, our own opinions, our own desires here at this time. And I think there's new things here that you're starting to desire, or there's new desires happening here for you, things that you want to create, Ace of Wands in your current energy, things that you're wanting to create at this time, things that you're inspired by, a spark of motivation here, trying to push you in the right direction or get things going. And I would act on that. The Moon can sometimes be this emotional wave. Like intuitively, like what I'm seeing here is like this emotional wave. It's almost as if you know your human design, like a manifesting generator, it's like you're supposed to act on your sacral response, meaning when you feel the emotional wave of something, like acting on it instead of missing the wave. And so I think you've been waiting here for a while, Capricorn, for that wave to come, for you to surf, for you to catch emotionally, right, to help take you out of this energy of the abyss or the void here, right, or just feeling stuck or feeling like you don't know what direction to go, or there's a lack of meaning, a lack of clarity. You pulled this Dark Night of the Soul here, and it says life brings new meanings here. Yeah, and this card, the Dark Night of the Souls can be very much so, very depressing. Can feel like you're stuck in a void, you're in between two worlds. That's also what the Hangman is when you're stuck in a gray mist and you're just plunged into a darkness, you're plunged into an unknown, your identity evaporates, the way the things that you've associated with no longer resonates. So I think this is you coming out of this here. Now some of you could still be going through this, but there is a new meaning here happening for you. And with the Hangman here, we're going to go to the next card, but with the Hangman here, Neptune is a planet that does deal with transcendence, right? And it deals with where you can feel disorienting, a lack of meaning, literally is what Neptune can be, a lack of meaning. Perceptions on things changing, shifting, things feeling distorted, confused, you don't know, you're dazed, things are foggy. But Neptune is wanting you to reorient your conscious awareness, or just reorient yourself toward a higher spiritual principle, or toward a higher principle, right? When it comes to everything, when it comes to your values, all that stuff. So it's like there's this deep re-examination of things, and possibly, and also like a deeper awakening that happens. You pulled the heart chakra card. It says love here. Like I said, there does look to me like there is some type of significance in regards to love here this week for you. I think this is also getting back to finding the love again in life. The heart chakra is not only just love. It can deal with your receptivity to life, feeling open, right, to receive good things. So you pulled the Ten of Cups here in the position of the good stuff here. Yeah, Ten of Cups is a card of spiritual fulfillment, enjoyment, happiness. But also you can see like the rainbow, right? So it's almost like you're coming full circle with something here, and you're able to see the beauty of things here again. I'm picking up with this Ten of Cups, because yes, the Ten of Cups is like, it's happiness, it's emotional and spiritual fulfillment, but it's also how you relate to the world. Do you see the world as a positive place? Right? Do you see meaning in things? Does it inspire you? Does it invoke beauty in you? Right? Or does it encourage creation? And I think that's something here that you've been missing, almost in a way. But I get that coming back here, or that starting to reveal itself to you here again. Like I said, you have the Hangman here for the overall energy. Yeah, the Hangman is just a deeper process of awakening here, to where spiritually your values could be shifting and changing. And it can be very confusing with the Hangman. And it could be, that you literally have gone through a dark night of the soul. But the Hangman is illumination, right? The halo, right? The gold, right, around his head. It's like this conscious illumination, that change in perception, the way you're viewing things here. So I do like this energy here. I think this is a very big deal. You have the Magician here in the position of your hopes and your fears. I just think you're hoping to start manifesting, and start doing things, and starting to have some type of direction for you to channel your energy, right? Neptune can be very disorienting. The Hangman energy can be very disorienting, not really knowing where to put your energy or why you're putting your energy in that position or in that direction. And so I think you're hoping here, like, yeah, can I just find my connection here to God, to the divine, so I can just start really just fulfilling my mission, my purpose, or just know what to do next here. Also, the Magician is solutions, right? So I think you're just hoping for solutions. You have the Ace of Wands in your current energy. Yeah, this is the spark of change here that I get happening for you this week. You're feeling motivated and inspired to start creating. You could also be feeling a slight energetic boost here as well with this Ace of Wands. You have the Four of Wands in your challenge, and then you have the King of Swords as your advice. Yeah, Four of Wands in the challenge is when especially with the Ace of Wands being here, this is all about when you've defined something here that you want for yourself, something that you want to create, something that you want to step into and feel that sense of empowerment, right, when it comes to the creative process. And the King of Swords says you'll get that right away whenever you do it, right? King of Swords says whatever it is that you want to do, you got to do it. The King of Swords is someone who doesn't waste time, doesn't get detracted, doesn't get distracted. It's just, what is my job today? All right, let's do it. King of Swords says, like, you already have the knowledge and the wisdom and the information and possibly even the blueprint, even written out. You already know what to do. The King of Swords is about, now's the time to do it. You have the Wheel of Fortune here in the future, and then you have this World card here in the outcome position. Yeah, like this is the chapter for one. This is some type of major chapter here that's closing out in your life, but you're transitioning into a new season in life with the Wheel of Fortune. It's going to be a lot better than the last one here. You could have even gone through something karmic. Maybe it's just karmic things that you've been having to deal with. But I love seeing the Wheel of Fortune here, especially if you have a dark night of the soul, right? And the Hangman, which is the same energy. So, but that World card being here, this is the conclusion. So we'll clarify and we'll get more on that. We'll see what that is. But I do think you're on to bigger and better things here with the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune also says too, I'm hearing riddance. So this is like ridding yourself, especially with that King of Swords as the advice, clearing away, especially with the Hangman. This is about having very sharp discernment with how things affect you spiritually and emotionally, and what you're letting into your auric field and your energy. I said this to Leo, so if you have Leo in your chart, go watch the Leo reading. But this is the purging of things that aren't in spiritual alignment with you. And having a very strong discernment, what you let influence you. You have the Lovers here in the position of something you're unaware of that you need to be aware of. Yeah, I think this Lovers is, I pick up love for you. Like this could be a new relationship if you're single. This could also be like if you're already in a partnership or connected to someone here, there can be a deeper significance that's happening in the relationship that's bringing in more harmony or just deepening the harmony of the relationship. So we'll clarify and see if we can get more details on that. But this Lovers as well is like having to make a choice here. I think you've gone through the process of the dark night of the soul and you've cleared away and purged yourself here. And now you're brand new, right? It's like there's a fresh energy. There's a rebirth here. And the Lovers here with the King of Swords is like making a strong choice here to live your life and authentically from now on. You did pull this retrograde card. It says review here. Yeah, and retrogrades right now in the astrology, what we have retrograde is Mars. I mean, we have Uranus retrograde and Jupiter retrograde, but one of the big ones is right now is Mars. And I think right now with Mars being retrograde, it's in your 7th house, so there could be some things going on possibly in your relationships, Capricorn, that you're having to figure out, and certain things that you're having to attend to. But just Mars retrograde in general, it's like we can feel almost like a lack of vitality or a lack of initiative. But a retrograde is all about reviewing, right? Seeing how we can do things better. So I think that's also an energy here that you've been dealing with, having to really relook at things, understand things on a deeper level. You did pull this astral travel card. It says caution needed here. Well, yeah, this is, okay, we're going to go there. This read, a lot of this read here has nothing, this is not really, this is more so the spiritual realm of things here, and how it's influencing you, Capricorn. So I would be aware that, like the astral travel card says, it's time for you to be aware, have strong discernment, what you subject your energy to, what you let into your field. You can have all types of fucking entities attachments or entities attaching onto you, right? But as long as you have discernment, you'll be fine. Like I don't think it's nothing to fear or anything like that. But I would just protect yourself, protect your space, protect your energy from negative influences. Especially because I feel for you, it's like it's important for you to like just stay free and clear from any type of bad influence. That doesn't mean you can't live your life. It just means is have discernment, King of Swords. You have this rebirth card here. So yeah, it's like you're definitely going through, and this is the Earth Star Chakra, you're definitely going through, you could say, a spiritual awakening. You're coming out of the dark night of the soul. There's a metamorphosis here. The rebirth is this Wheel of Fortune, the World card, the birth of a new cycle here that's coming in your life. So we'll see what that is. Clarify the Ten of Cups here. Clarify the Ten of Cups in the position of the good stuff. You have the Chariot here. Some of you, there could be good travels coming up, good trips coming up. Chariot, Ten of Cups, though, this is the Cancer energy. The Chariot is Cancer. So here it is. It's right beside the retrograde card. I think you're starting to, Chariot being here, you're starting to have a clearer vision of where you would like to move, right? The Chariot. It could be literally that you're moving. But you have a clearer picture here, or a clearer direction here of what you want to go after being disoriented here. I think there's a new meaning here that is being birthed in your life, and it's something that is inspiring Ace of Wands in your current energy, and also motivating here. And it's this intrinsic vision, Ten of Cups, the Chariot, that's propelling you forward, giving you meaning, giving you substance, allowing for you to really have something to pursue. Clarify the Hangman for the overall energy. You pulled the Five of Cups. Yeah, this definitely dark night of the soul energy, despair, depression, sadness, grief, feeling lost, regret, remorse. You know, maybe there's been certain things that you've had to let go of that was outside of your control. Clarify the Magician here in the position of your hopes and fears. You pull the Queen of Swords. Yeah, I think right now what you're hoping for is just to understand what your next steps are. I think you're just wanting clarity to know, okay, what are my next steps? Clarify the Ace of Wands in your current energy. Pulled the Hermit here. You could possibly be getting guidance and advice here from a mentor or a teacher, or it could just be from anyone who has wisdom and experience. This could literally come through from a book. This could come through from a course. This could come through from a podcast, or just someone who has the wisdom and has gone through what you've gone through, and they could be giving you information. And you're learning a lot, and so it's kind of giving you this motivation, inspiration here to continue on with your journey, and it's deepening your understanding of things. But I also get, though, too, the Hermit is you. I think this is you coming out of solitude here, right? Really wanting to, the process you've gone through has made you become aware, and you've learned a lot here, and so now you want to move forward with what you've learned here. Clarify the Four of Wands in the challenge. You have the King of Cups here. Clarify the King of Swords as the advice. Two of Cups here. Yeah, and I would say here, King of Cups, Four of Wands. Four of Wands is Aries energy. Aries deals with the self. And you also have the Hermit, which this could be, you know, really wanting to be a lone wolf and do everything yourself, right? But in a way, it's like you could be lacking connection, King of Cups here, and love and compassion, or just cooperation, or just connection, really, I get. The King of Swords, Two of Cups says it's time for you to open up and connect here and come out of solitude if you've been in an energy of solitude. There's nothing wrong with solitude. I should say isolation. If you've been isolating yourself, right, and kind of building fortresses around yourself, this is the time for you to, you know, start opening up, start connecting here, and start being honest. King of Swords, Two of Cups, being vulnerable here as well. But also, one thing I'm getting here, Capricorn, any type of feedback or advice here, or anything that you're learning here from people, from just your own recollection of what you've gone through and, you know, what you're starting to understand. King of Swords, Two of Cups would be the integration of knowledge. It's like just taking what you have learned or the information that you're getting and like really starting to use it, you know, move forward. Like sometimes we could just feel, well, I need more information. I need to process this. I need to, you know, I'm not ready yet. But it's like, no, it's like you're ready. I think you're ready here. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune in the future. You have the Ten of Swords. This is the ending of a cycle. I'm almost hearing, you know, finally here. Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Swords. especially because the Wheel of Fortune can represent ignorance, right? Whenever I say this, I'm not calling you ignorant, but it's when we're stuck in a cycle. And that's why the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter. And that's why Jupiter guides and points the way, gives information, gives knowledge to grow and expand, right? Jupiter. But it's not until we finally open up to that. It's like, are we going to learn our lesson? And when we learn our lesson, it's like, okay, now we can expand and grow. And I think that's what's happening here. Ten of Swords being here, right? Which I always say is the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. It's very interesting, too, that the Wheel of Fortune is 10. And it's very symbolic and connected to the Ten of Swords. 2 tens. Ending of cycle completion. What have you learned? Are you ready to begin the new cycle? Right? Change and season, completion, next thing. How does it go, though, Wheel of Fortune, right? Like, how does then the next cycle that you're going into, what happened through all that, throughout the whole last cycle? Are you ready to, do it differently this time? Clarify the World card in the outcome here. You pulled the Ace of Pentacles, yeah. Like this is your, this is your new beginning here. Ace of Pentacles in the World card. So I mean, this could literally be you moving, possibly relocating, changing career, maybe changing. It could be like changing career, changing employment. World card, Ace of Pentacles, it's a brand new world that you're able to step into, and you're free from the past cycle, right? So it kind of reminds me of like maybe like in astrology, there's something called the dasha system. Maybe you're switching dashas or something. Right, I'm kind of just giving you like a better understanding. It's like you're out of some type of season or period here in your life that you had to go through or that you went through. Clarify the Lovers here. You pulled the Nine of Wands here. Yeah, and this is something you're unaware of, they need to be aware of. Nine of Wands, the Lovers, is about being bold and confident and self-determined here to make a powerful choice that's in alignment with yourself and your values. And, letting go of anything that's holding you back. Nine of Wands is about freedom, independence, and your freedom. Choose what you want to do in this life. Right? And if you're going to do it, go down the path of the Lovers, which is what's truly in alignment with you, what's true for you, what's authentic for you, and what makes you feel whole here. This is a relationship. I see a lot more passion coming in if you're in a relationship here. Possibly travels, Knight of Wands, some type of adventure. If you're not in a relationship and you're single, this could be a fire sign or any sign really coming in to where there's some type of new romantic adventure unfolding here for you. So that's what I got for you, Capricorn, in your readings. And it's like you're breaking through, coming out of this dark night of the soul. Now it's time to just have discernment here and just be aware here of not getting detracted or distracted or being pulled off your path that is now starting to be revealed here for you. So that's what I got for you, Capricorn. I'm going to leave your reading here. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you like the video, be sure to hit the thumbs up button for me. And otherwise than that, I'm wishing you the best, and I will see you later.